There we go. Okay. So last session, Gemma, Shay, and Billy Joe met together at the hangout in the grotto. Billy Joe showed off his new magnetrine hover bike. Shay brought the dinosaur eggs to the grotto for safekeeping, and Gemma shared her tape recording of the voices from Willard Library. The trio made a trip out to the east side to a Russian Orthodox church and convinced the church custodian to translate the Russian dialogue on the tape, only to discover a list of nonsensical words spelled out in succession. Shay and Billy Joe accompanied Gemma back to the library, snuck into the basement, and uncovered a secret door in the floor of the basement that led them down into what seems to be the legendary underground tunnels that Willard Carpenter used during the Civil War to harbor escaped slaves. They followed the tunnel southwest and came to a heavy green iron door. Shay banged on the door, and just as Billy Joe was getting ready to fiddle with the lock, the trio was startled to hear someone whisper, "Did you hear that?" So that's pretty much where we left off, and we never did actually roll, Billy Joe, for you to tinker with that lock. Okay. If you are still wanting to do that, we can certainly make that happen.
Well, we should probably talk about this first. Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? I heard that.
Did I hear what?
That. Did you hear that?
Hear what?
I don't know if we should go in there.
I think, yeah, there's got to be somebody back there now. I don't know.
We tap again.
Right.
Maybe they went away because we scared them off, and then we can go in.
Or maybe if we keep knocking, they'll open it for us.
Land shark. Oh, ancient joke. Sorry.
Is there any way to see like through the keyhole or like look under the door? Is there some way to just try to get some kind of visual?
You can probably try to peer through the keyhole. Yeah.
I'll try to do that and see if there's any, any lights beyond that we can see, or somebody else's eyeball right there.
It is pitch black.
I think there's definitely somebody back there. Should we knock again?
Yeah, let's see who it is.
I don't know how we're gonna get out of here.
Could we tell? Could we hear it well enough to like hear any kind of like tone? Was it like, did it maybe sound like somebody was scared that we discovered them, or
it was very faint. I mean, that little conversation that you had right at the very beginning was like, did you hear that? Did you hear did you hear them say, did you hear that? It was like you were even questioning whether or not you even heard it yourself because it was so faint.
I don't know. I'm gonna knock on it again.
I think we should.
All right.
Yeah, so just,
All right. So boom, boom, boom. Kurt. Corey. You hear that sound once again, this bang, bang, bang.
I don't know what that is. It's on the other side of that door.
And you guys hear, I don't know what that is. It's on the other side of that door.
Well, that's awesome. Hello?
All right. With the volume that she just spoke at, you hear from way in the distance, Corey. Hello? Hello? Hello?
What's going on? That voice sounds familiar. Hello? Who's there?
All right, now you guys definitely heard that. That's much clearer. A little bit of an echo coming from that voice this time, and I think if y'all want to roll a mind comprehend. All right, so Corey did not make it, but it looks like everybody else did. Gemma, you got 2 successes, yes? So that is going to give you additional information and extra +1 die if you use that information the next time that you roll. Gemma, without a doubt, that was Corey. That was his voice that you heard. And he is not directly behind that door, but he is somewhere off in the distance due to the echo that you heard. Shay and Billy Joe, you certainly recognize that voice as being Corey's as well, but you can't really place where he is. Corey, you got no idea. There's just these strange voices and banging noises coming from behind the door that you're at.
Guys, it's Corey.
Yeah. Should I try to open it now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. So would that be a
Tech Tinker.
tinker and then use my Swiss Army knife?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Dope.
Dang it.
All right, so you stick the knife in the lock and kind of fiddle with it for a couple of minutes, and man, it will not give.
I think it's broken. It's stupid. Maybe he can open it from that side. Should we like try to? I don't know.
Yell at him. Yell Corey. Let's all yell Corey.
Corey.
Corey!
Is that you all?
Let us in.
Yeah, unlock the door.
All right, can I open the door? Is it locked or what?
All right, so this door is at the base of a long set of stairs in the place where I told you were. I don't want to give that up just yet. You and Jack both are there, and basically headed down into that area just to get a little bit of privacy. You didn't really think too much about the door itself until you started hearing these noises. So if you are checking the door, it is for sure locked. And looking at the way that the door is positioned and within the frame, it looks like this thing has actually been sealed shut. It looks like it's been welded shut from the outside.
Okay. Welded shut.
Yeah.
Hey guys, can you get closer?
We're right here.
Oh, you sound far away. I guess it's the thickness of the door. Listen, hey guys, the door, I can't get it open. It's locked, and it doesn't even seem if I get this lock open, it's going to come open. Looks like it's welded shut or something.
And Gemma, with what you know, he's not right behind that door. He's fairly far away from what you can tell. The sound is a little tricky with the echo and so forth, so it does make it sound, when he's yelling, it does make it sound like he's maybe a little bit closer to the others, but you can certainly tell he's not right there.
With my bat-like echolocation.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he's right behind this door. I think if we try, we can, maybe Shay can try to pick the lock, or we can try some other things to get the door open, but I don't think he's looking at the same door we're looking at. And we can ask, what does your door look like?
Describe your door. No.
Our door look like.
I'll try to force the lock. Can I look around on the ground and maybe see if there's like a big chunk of metal, or I don't know, something. Get in there.
Why don't you roll and investigate?
Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's what I figured. I have like 0 on investigate.
From the look of it, nothing has been down this hallway for a long time. So there's really not a lot to pick and choose from here.
Okay. No big rocks that have fallen from the wall.
Up and down the hallway, there are some rocks and stuff along the hallway, probably, yes.
Corey, are you being held hostage?
No, we're on a Boy Scout trip, remember? Told you I was going on one. Never mind, but we're on a Boy Scout trip.
So I'm gonna go get a big...
Yeah. Can I just try to kick it?
Sure, yeah. That's a body force if you want to do that, and this is a nearly impossible feat, so it's a difficulty of 3.
Okay,
you gotta get 3 successes.
3 successes, gotcha.
Nope.
Okay, so I get my rock and I'm coming like this, and as he's getting ready to kick the door, I like go like this, and he jumps out of the way instead of kicking the door.
She accidentally bashes me in the back of the head.
No, I'm gonna try to break the door handle off. Just break it off.
Okay, all right.
Probably gonna fuck it up, but that's okay. There's 1.
Okay. You hit the door handle, and it does kind of bend a bit, and you heard it kind of go clank on the inside.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Not open yet, though.
Not open, but I saw you reach for it and start to grab, you're pulling on it, and it's wanting to come loose. If you continue to wrench it up and down, possibly you might be able to get the doorknob to actually come off.
Okay, I guess I'll do that. Is that a force again?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, it breaks off in your hand.
What kind of field trip is this?
Boy Scouts!
Where are you?
At WNIN, at the old Carpenter house. We have a trip here. Doing like media studies.
Yelling into the door.
It's pretty cool. We get to make do things on live TV, make some films, things like that.
Are you getting a badge?
Yeah, we'll get a badge, media badge. We're not quite done yet, though. Where are you? Why are you guys over there? Are you coming? What are you doing in our basement? What are you doing in the basement of this place?
Just hanging out.
Well, why don't you come on this side of the door? Can you go around? How'd you get down there?
Oh, it's kind of a long story for now.
It all started. Spade.
Can you walk around?
We're trying to go through this door.
All right. I'll try on my side. I look around for anything to any kind of tinkering technology situation that I might be able to put together to get this door open?
You can look around all you want, but from your side, there's no way. I mean, it literally is like completely sealed.
Guys, not seeing any way through here. It's really, we're not going to be able to get through here. You're going to have to tell me where you are, or you're going to have to come here.
So from your end with the trio, now that you've got the door handle off, Mike, you've got a little bit of a better view of the mechanism on the inside, where I will allow you to give it another shot to try to unlock it.
Okay.
There you go. Okay. So with a little bit of effort, you're able to pop the lock, and you hear it just go, "Kong," just a nice clank that lets you know that you've opened it for sure. And then the door slowly, on its big iron hinges, begins to kind of creak open on its own under its own weight.
What do we? I'll push it open the rest of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And what do we see?
Dana, you've got the flashlight, right?
I think so. I was
Okay.
just trying to look for that.
So here you are at kind of a crossroads, where this door opens up into another set of tunnels. It goes straight ahead from where you guys are, and then off to the right and left here. And the one in front of you, it looks like it has a slow grade up. To the right and left, it actually grades down a bit both ways.
Corey?
Yeah, still here.
I
That
thought he
came
was
from-
in here.
That came from down the hallway in front of you.
You guys sound closer. I mean, you weren't by the door in the first place. I think you're further down a hallway or something. Here I am. Come here.
I'm gonna follow his voice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. So if you follow that hallway, it goes down probably, or up, probably about another maybe 50 yards or so. And then you come to another crossroads here where two more hallways go off to the right and left, but there is a short hall that leads to another door that's very similar to the one that you guys opened up. Kind of green patina and heavy metal door.
I'm gonna knock on it. Corey?
Yeah.
That is directly behind the door that you are at now, Corey.
Yep, same door. Can you open it on your side?
I don't know. What's it look like on your side?
Looks like it's welded shut.
So we probably can't open it from our side.
I can't seem to budge it.
Um,
You see a passcode?
no.
No?
Are there any other doors near where you are?
Hey, wait, let me look around. Okay, I look for other possibilities of getting closer to them.
In the basement. Go ahead and roll an investigation for me.
I'm gonna investigate. Investigate. No, I don't see anything.
Jack is kind of looking around with you guys, or with Corey, and he,
Anything?
hey, I think I found some. Hey guys, can you speak again? Let me see if I can hear you.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah,
Oh,
I can definitely hear them through here. And if you go over to where he's at, he's found a small grate in the wall that looks like maybe like an old ductwork or something like that. but it's a pretty large metal plate that's probably about maybe 2 feet long and about a foot tall. And you can feel airflow, and it's kind of a dank, musty airflow coming through there.
All right. Okay, come on, Jack. Let's go. Push me up. I'll go through.
Well, you can't go through there. It's closed. We got to open it up somehow.
Yeah, push me up. I'll open it up, then I'll go through.
Okay, all right. So he lifts you up a little bit.
Okay, I pull the grate off.
You need a screwdriver or something to do that.
I got that.
All right.
In italic.
All right, let me just get it off here. Do I need to roll anything, or am I taking it off?
Tech Tinker.
I'm good with Tinker, man. Maybe I'll have my first success of the night. Do I add it?
Yep,
roll?
2 successes there. Yeah. No, I don't think you add it. What is your iconic item?
That's not gonna help me with this. Okay. Hand me up my boombox too. I'll take it with me. All right, going through the grate. Jack, can you get up here?
Yeah, I can get up, I think.
All
If you
right.
set the boombox on end, you can climb up on top of it in order to reach the opening.
No, then I have to leave my boombox there. That wouldn't be good. Dude, we're not gonna get our media badge. We don't have that much time.
Yeah, I know. We got to get back to the group here pretty soon.
Okay, come on. All right, we
Okay.
climb the grate.
So you guys climb through. It is a very narrow space, and you come to the end of this little area, which is really only about maybe 10 feet, and there's another grate on that side.
Do I need to open it?
The only way you're going to be able to open this is from the opposite side.
Guys, you gotta come up. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
think so.
you guys can hear, yes. Yep, and that's back down the hallway and off to the left.
Okay, follow my voice. Go through the grates. Come and meet me. We can get together if we open this thing up.
All right, let's go.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and you follow his voice, and you find basically the same thing I described, a metal grate, and you can just kind of see his little fingers just kind of poking through there, and his eyeballs behind.
Dude, do you have a screwdriver? Do you have a screwdriver?
Just a minute.
All right, and you can get that off there. It is cramped space in there, man. You were belly crawling the whole way over there. You got spider webs and stuff all over you, but you can crawl out if you like.
Yes, please.
Hey, guys. Nice to see you. Do you want to go to media? We can come this way and do media classes. Pretty cool. We can make a movie together.
What time is it?
It was getting late-ish, so we're probably pushing about 7 o'clock.
Oh, shit. I gotta be home by 8, guys. I can't risk if I'm being watched or something. I can't risk getting caught.
All that for going home? We could have just said, let's go home. See you tomorrow.
Plus, Corey, don't you guys have to make s'mores and sing Kumbaya and stuff pretty soon?
Yeah. Well, how many more nights of this media camp are there, Jack?
I think we gotta do like 2 more weekends.
You're on mute.
What
We
day is
lost you.
What day is it right now?
Sunday.
Ah, yeah, no, it's over for the weekend, so we're going home tonight too.
So, should we go out that way or go back to the library?
What are you guys doing down here, though?
We're chasing down some disembodied Russian voices.
Spies.
Yeah, you need to check around while you're doing this media tour. See if you can find any Russian spy action.
Are there like tunnels down here? It looks like these hallways. What's down here?
Tunnels.
Bunch of tunnels.
Have you explored them all?
No.
Just this one.
Oh, let's explore. We got time.
You got an hour.
No, we
Okay.
don't have time. We got to get back upstairs, Corey.
Let's find the Russian voices. We're gonna help them find the Russian
They're
voices.
gonna come looking for us.
That's okay. We got we're leaving anyway. They may have just thought we left with our parents or something.
Oh man, okay.
All right, let's explore. Come on. Let's find something.
All right, are you gonna explore?
Are you in, Shay?
I'm in.
Isn't that why you're down here? Why else are you down here? To go home?
Let's go. I've been to peer pressure. Let's go.
Have you guys drawn a map of the tunnels yet so far?
We were hoping you could do that.
But you were the ones who've been down here.
We're just walking around.
Well, I've got a book. That's a great idea. I can start taking notes. All we did was come straight down the hallway, and then there were.
Be a
went
pretty
to-
boring map so far.
Guys, haven't you ever played Dungeons and Dragons? You know that when you're in tunnels, you make a map. That's what you do.
That's for nerds.
That's what we are.
Media badge.
What we?
Yeah, said the guy at media camp.
Cool. Let's explore.
Okay, so from where you guys are here, you are very close to that area that is kind of the second crossroads, where it kind of meets in an X kind of pattern. There was that short hallway that led to the door that apparently led to the Carpenter house in the basement. And then the tunnel that you are currently in had a slight grade down and came up to where it meets the crossroads there that leads directly to the Carpenter house, and then the opposite side of that also leads at a slight downward pitch as well. And then that would be heading south. So you're in the north wing of this particular tunnel right now.
You have a map?
For you? No, I'm making this up. Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Oh, there you go.
So are we familiar enough with sort of Evansville topography to kind of maybe take a guess at where a couple of these tunnels might go? If we know where Willard was and we know we made it
To the Carpenter
where we
house.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, probably so.
Does your Swiss Army knife have a compass on it?
It does, like in the side. Yeah,
Does it work down here? It should, right?
should.
Mhm.
There's an electromagnetic force that somehow
Yeah.
swinging around with it.
It says that way is north.
Don't know what would cause that.
So which way do you want to go?
Gemma, you've got the map. Where should we go?
Yes. So it looks like we're on the north branch.
You're on the north branch, right? Mm-hmm.
Which way did I see the balloons coming from? I feel like that's the river.
Yeah, you're in that direction. Now, going north would be going away from it. Going south would be going towards it.
I feel like we should go south.
Let's go.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay.
Figure every other place is some direction we haven't been yet. So
And Kurt, just to give you a little bit of a lay of the land, these tunnels are made of what seems to be Bedford stone. And with the flashlight that Shay is shining around, it's catching on some of the kind of the little crystalline elements and gives you a little bit extra light down here. But it's pretty pitch dark. You know, the light only reaches maybe about 15 feet down the hallway. And the walls are wet, damp, and glistening with the moisture down here. And you guys travel down for, maybe about another 30 yards, 40 yards. And you see where the tunnel now branches off into 3 different directions from where you are, and kind of one continues to go straight, and then the other 2 jut off at about a 45-degree angle from one another.
So guys, why are we walking through? What are we looking for in these tunnels? Russian voices? I don't understand.
Yeah, evidence of espionage.
Oh. Okay.
Or something.
Yeah, we're just checking. We're just looking for spies that Gemma heard.
One of you has an idea which way to go? Or is it just random? We're just exploring all of them.
A little bit random.
All right, well, let's go.
Is there a something to roll for intuition?
Not really. No, you are wandering around just a bunch of dark tunnels without any real direction.
Mm-hmm.
Do we hear anything? Is there any signs of where we should go?
You just hear drips of water periodically, if you stand there and just listen, but it's kind of coming down from each of the tunnels. So yeah,
well, let's just head south, like Gemma said.
Yep, we keep going south.
Mm-hmm. All right, keep going straight for about another 200 feet or so, and now you hear something, and what you hear is the sound that kind of sounds like
That was the sound?
A low guttural sound.
Is that Russian?
That's not Russian.
Oh.
It doesn't sound like the other Russian we heard.
And that was coming from the direction that you guys are actually heading.
Did you guys hear that?
Sound like machinery?
Did it sound like a dinosaur?
It kind of sort of does, Mike.
God.
Shay, what did you do?
We buried him and we left. I have nothing to do with it.
Is that what a baby dinosaur sounds like?
I don't know.
Wait, are they in the grotto?
And
The eggs, yes,
Yeah,
they are in the grotto.
remember?
Well, yeah. I don't know if you're hiding other ones.
You guys have dinosaur eggs?
Great, now Jen and Corey.
Wait, where
No.
did you get dinosaur eggs?
No,
What are you going to do? Murder them too?
I'm
Yeah.
going with you guys. And I take off down the hallway.
just run.
What is the problem?
Tor-
Let's just
towards
go.
the noise?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
What the hell?
Precision.
As you make that choice to run forward, you hear now.
Okay, I freeze. I stop.
And you hear from far down the hallway. Sounds like footsteps.
In front of us, right?
Yep.
Still
Mhm.
in front of us. Guys. I think we made a mistake. Nervous laughter.
Can we work our way back to the grading? Maybe we should consider the media fair. Sounds kind of cool.
I like Captain.
Not a media fair, it's a media
Oh,
work.
God. Guys, it's getting closer.
There's no time to there. What?
Guys, let's go.
I still have the cattle prod in my backpack.
Okay.
I'll carry that around. I'm just gonna turn that on and get it going.
Yeah, Billy Joe, but just like a fair is where you you make something and you show it.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
This is like a workshop where
Hey,
you.
tell me about it when we get back to the media fair.
Not affairs usually last for a couple hours. It lasts in 3 weekends.
Tell me about it when we get back to the media camp. event.
All right, I'll tell you about it.
Okay, so let's get back to the grate and get out of here.
Okay. So you're going back to the grate that leads to the Carpenter house?
That's what I think we should do.
Okay.
You want to listen to some music while we go?
No, not let's. Maybe you can play some on some of the fancy equipment when we get to the camp.
Okay.
All right. You guys are making your way back. Are you going quickly?
Yes,
Quickly.
a rapid walk at slowest.
All right.
Maybe need to be quiet.
You do hear those footsteps from behind you, echoing down the hallway as you guys are moving.
Do they sound metallic?
Go.
Do they sound metallic?
Yeah, is it like metal against stone?
Give me a comprehend.
Oh no. I knew that was gonna fail.
Okay. It's hard to say, but they're heavy footsteps.
Okay. Damn it.
Should we throw something down the tunnel to see if it stops?
Should we throw Corey down the tunnel?
I was just going to suggest that.
No!
Don't worry, Corey.
Don't throw me down a tunnel, seriously.
You wouldn't do that.
Wait, Jack. Andy's not here. We should do something to Jack. I pull out my Swiss Army knife and stab Jack in the leg.
Oh, God!
Oh, that took a turn.
Have fun with baseball now, sucker. No, I don't really.
This is your villain
But it does
story.
cross his mind.
That's a little flashback dream sequence there that we go to. Maybe if I just stab him in the leg and leave him here.
I'm gonna not go in the grate yet. I'm gonna be the last to go in.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna wait because I kind of want to see what the fuck it is.
Okay.
And I offer to lift, like, give Corey or Gemma a leg up.
Okay. All right. So everybody else is going up. Shay is staying behind for just a moment, right?
Yeah.
So Billy Joe, you would be the last one going up into the little ductwork up there.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go in front ways or back ways? Where you can...
I try to go in backwards.
Okay. All
But
right.
I don't know if that's possible.
It's tough. So you might want to make a body move just to see whether or not you can.
Yeah, like I'll try to like
do it,
kind of
yeah.
hoist myself up and then stick
Mhm.
my legs in first.
Mm-hmm.
Body move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So you're able to do that. You kind of shimmy yourself in there, and you're the biggest one out of all the group, probably. So this is a super tight squeeze for you. So you're just pushing yourself in there, and I mean, like, you have to just take your hands and press them up against the base to just slowly shift yourself back. You know. So you've got your head out right now and you're just starting to kind of push, and Shay is down there at the bottom, kind of looking down the hallway with the flashlight. And Shay, you hear those steps getting closer and closer. And you know how the light kind of bounces off of those little crystalline substances that are in the stone. You see a figure down at the far end of the hallway. And it is probably about, just at a guess, and maybe your mind playing tricks on you, but you'd have to say this thing is probably 8 feet tall. And it has almost like kind of a conical shape to the top of it that actually goes down into where you would think the shoulders would be. And it's just this big kind of torpedo looking like form that looks like it has like some sort of like spikes or something coming off of it, and tattered like rags that are around it as well. And at this point it begins to pick up speed because it now has seen your light, and it is and coming up the tunnel.
Get up here, hurry up.
Okay, so I'm gonna toss the stuff up and I'm gonna reach up. Hopefully someone can help me.
And I I stick my arms out, and then I also try to yell behind me, guys, pull on my legs.
Okay. Shay, do a body move for me, please.
Body move.
Okay. And Billy Joe, make a body move or a body force for me because you're going to be pulling her up. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. So you reach down to try to grab hold of her arm and start to pull, but your hand slips. But she's grabbed you right around the upper forearm, and she slips down. You're able to just barely catch her with your hand. She's got really more of the grip on your wrist at this point, and with her success, she's able to kind of use that to help scramble up. But Shay, you get grabbed by your leg, by this thing, and you feel like this kind of cold, like almost claw-like thing that grabs hold of your ankle as you're trying to go in there. So for the two of you guys, I'm going to have you roll another body force, please. Okay, so Shay got 2 successes, and just in a state of sheer panic, you take your other foot and just kick backwards, and you make purchase with something. And whatever this thing is, it lets go of you for just a second, which gives you just enough time to scramble into the ductwork there. And you guys are shimmying down there, and you see this hand or claw or whatever it is reach into the thing after you, and it's hitting both sides of the ductwork in there as you guys are pushing each other through that hole. And you hear that growl.
What the?
Are we out of the duct?
Yeah. You guys can come out the other side. Yeah.
I don't think that was a dinosaur.
I don't think so either. And we left the frickin' door open, and the library's open, and that thing. What have we done? Holy balls!
I mean, that's probably not like the only way in or out of here. I would think. I mean,
Like it was guarding something.
yeah, surely it couldn't just like live down here exclusively. I don't know. So do we? I mean, I guess there's no way that it's not like a recognizable thing. It's just like some creature we've never seen before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you caught a little bit of a glimpse of it, Billy Joe, but it was really mostly in shadow. Shay probably caught the best view of it, and as it got closer, you would say that it had a little bit of a greenish hue to its skin, or yeah, it was so dark it was hard to say, but you would say it was definitely green.
And you said it was cold.
Yeah, it had a coldness to the claw area there. There was a warmth to the touch, but the claws that got a hold of you, and you look on your leg. What are you wearing? What are you wearing?
Probably
pants? High tops and pants, or a skirt?
Probably leggings with a skirt.
Okay.
And a little like belt and some layered.
Mm-hmm. So your leggings actually are torn.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not wounded. My skin is okay.
Yeah, your skin's okay. But whatever it was, it certainly had a grip.
Crap. Mark that on your map. Big red X in that tunnel, Gemma.
Kurt, are you still with us? I think he stepped away there for a minute. Oh, there he is.
I'm right here. What's going on?
Okay, so as you guys are gathering there in the basement, the scout leader has come downstairs, and he's been kind of shouting for you guys and looking around, so you can hear the scoutmaster close to the entrance of the basement from the Carpenter house proper, calling for you guys.
Oh no.
Oh, he froze.
Too far from the Wi-Fi.
Hear me, Jack? We gotta go, Jack. We gotta go get our stamp.
Okay. Hey, look, you guys stay down here for just a minute. We can't get caught with you guys because they're going to ask too many questions. Just we'll go and you guys wait down here and then try to get out. Once we've left.
All right.
All right. So Corey and Jack take their leave of you and head back upstairs, and you guys now are left alone in the Carpenter house basement.
That thing's still trying to reach through the thing, or did it give up?
No, it sounds like it gave up. It's you don't hear any more noises coming from the ductwork.
Do we have an idea, Gemma, of where that came from in the, what part of town we were at? Did we know that?
Well, we know it was south of the Carpenter house.
And I would say you would probably be fairly close to
It's getting towards 2nd Street.
2nd Street and maybe Sycamore, if you had to guess.
Oh, we made it way down there.
Mm-hmm.
We're close to the old post office then.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. That would be about right.
I don't know where that is anymore. I have no idea.
The old post office. There's the licks
I
there.
have no idea. I mean, okay. I don't locked it all out of my brain.
I think that's where we would go for licks after the summer musical rehearsal.
Probably. That was the post office? Like we were in the bottom of the post office?
There, it was the whole big building.
You're right. Licks did used to be there. That's right. It's in a different spot now, but yes, that's where Licks would be. Yes.
In the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Lick sounds good right now.
Mm.
I want a banana shake. Alexa, stop!
Right now? Or is she telling you what licks is?
Alexa thought it was licks. Alexa thought she was licks.
She's ordering ice cream for you.
Or porn.
Ooh. But yeah, the post office must have been there for a really long time. Like, it was probably established way back around the same time, like before Willard.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Probably predates it by 30, 40 years, probably.
Well, what time is it now? I'm gonna get in trouble.
It's getting close. It's probably about 7:15.
Guys, I really gotta get home.
Yeah, so can we find a door up to the main floors of the Carpenter building?
Yep. all three of you will have to do a body sneak to get out of here unnoticed.
We are covered with spider webs.
Yeah. Okay, and that's cool. So each of you got at least one success. Some of you got multiple, which I think really means you can give a success to another person. So with the successes that you got, you're able to get out of there without much of a problem. So that means you've got to trek it back to Willard from here to get back to the hover bike. And to get Shay home, which you should be able to make it back. And if you're wanting to just go directly home, is that the plan, Shay? To make the curfew?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's risky right now. I think I'm being watched.
Yeah. So you make it just under the gun to get her back home. And this would kind of draw this particular evening to a close for you all. And then the following day is back to school on a Monday.
Yeah, I know the hover bike only accepts one passenger, so I probably stayed behind to try to make sure that hole in the library basement was covered up.
You remembered.
With...
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Come back to haunt you, dang it.
Yeah. Yeah. Missed out on that. Is there anything this evening that any of you want to do? Any scenes at home that you want to deal with before we get into the next day at school? I will take the silence as a no.
How are things with my parents right now?
Technically, you're still grounded because it's only been a couple of days since the incident.
But they still let me go to the camp because that's like an education function.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, the good thing is both of your parents work fairly late. They don't get home until about 6 o'clock, so you can probably get away with fiddle farting around after school for a couple of hours.
Okay. Well, guys, I gotta get home pretty quickly too, because am I with them? I don't know. Oh no, I'm not with them.
Yeah, they already took off. You guys were separate, so.
All right, Jack, I gotta get going too. I gotta get home because parents won't let me. They're keeping a close eye on me right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll see you at school tomorrow.
All right. Have a good one. At least we got our stamps. One more and we get our badge. Okay, Jack. See ya. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye. All right, so next morning, school. You guys head off to the bus, the Magnetrine buses, and catch a ride into school. And have a pretty normal day. Lunchtime kind of comes around, and Gemma, you notice a girl in your class, because you're a year younger than the rest of these guys. You notice a girl in your class, kind of a popular girl, Megan Higgs is her name, that for some reason is off by herself, sitting alone at a table, which is for her a little bit odd. And she kind of has her head down. She's got food in front of her at the cafeteria table, but she's not eating it. And as you're walking by with your tray, you kind of hear her whimper and sniffle a little bit. She seems to be in a bit of distress.
So I'll go sit near her. Like I'm not. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
What's the shape of the table?
It's just a round table. Kind of a green linoleum top.
Okay, I'll sit a few seats away from her, but at the same table.
When you sit, she kind of looks up at you and kind of turns in her seat just a little bit so that she at least goes at least profile and kind of tries to keep, her tears away, so that you don't see that she's crying.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't think I have an awful lot of tact. My empathize is pretty low. I'm just gonna ask, because, hey, Megan, what's going on? Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
What's wrong?
My little sister, we don't know where she is. She disappeared last night.
Oh no.
And you heard about those other two kids that went missing from Harrison's Plaza over the last week or so?
Did I?
Not really, no.
Yeah, sure. Those kids.
Yeah, they went missing. Were they the same age as your sister?
I think right around about the same age. I think one was in first grade and the other one was in third or something, I think. Well, anyway, she was out playing out back last night. I wasn't paying attention, and a lot of times she kind of runs over to a friend's house and we didn't really think anything of it, but then we went and checked with her friend and they hadn't seen her, and now we don't know where she is, and my mom and dad are all worried and I'm worried and I don't know what's going on, and I don't know what to do. I don't want her to be lost like these other two kids. It's been 4 or 5 days and these other kids haven't shown up. You haven't heard it? Have you heard about what's been happening?
So it's just that they're missing. That's all I've heard. Is there more?
I don't know. I mean, they're just gone, and nobody's really talking about it all that much. Some of the other kids here that have, one of them I think is Morgan. Adrian Morgan that is in a class above us. His little brother is one of the other ones, and he hasn't even been at school, Adrian, since it happened, and so I don't know what's going on. I just don't know what to do.
What's your sister's name?
Molly.
Do you have any other siblings?
No, just my sister, just her.
And where do you live? Do you live near Harrison Plaza?
We kind of live near Wesselman Park.
What did the police tell you to do? Are they being really secretive about it? Did they tell you to keep it quiet? Why is nobody talking about it?
Mom and Dad didn't really tell me much, other than the police said that they can't really do anything for 24 hours. She has to be missing for 24 hours for them to be able to do anything. They say that they make special arrangements with kids and so forth, so they've got people out, looking, but they're not doing a search party or anything.
Well, what do you think? Maybe we should do our own search party?
I mean, you'd be willing to help?
Yeah. I can't believe that nobody's doing anything yet. It's not your fault. Megan, I know you think you were supposed to be watching her, but that wasn't your fault.
I should have been keeping an eye on her.
I'm sure we'll find her. Where do your parents work?
Dad works with the plastics company here in town, Barry, and Mom's a secretary at Old National.
So are they taking the day off and staying at home today, or are they?
Yeah. They're. I don't know if they're at home, but they're definitely taking the day off and asking around and trying to do whatever they can to find her. They made me come to school, and I can't even concentrate while I'm here.
Have you talked to Adrian?
No, he's not at school. He hasn't been here since his little brother went missing.
Well, what do you think we should do?
Well, if you wanted to come by my house after school or whatever, maybe we can just start there and just start looking around.
Well, I can tell my friends and see if they have any other ideas. But if we know this happened around Wesselman's, we can start looking there.
Well, that'd be awesome. Thanks. I could really use some help.
Is anybody else in the lunchroom? Or any of my crew there?
Yeah. You can probably meet up with them.
Yeah, do any of them seem impressed that I'm sitting with the popular girl?
No.
No. Totally fine.
What are you doing with that loser?
What?
Poser.
Did she ask about me?
No, her sister's missing.
Jack wasn't.
You didn't ask about Jack either. No, she's distracted. Her sister's missing. Kids have been going missing. Did you hear about that? She's like the third one that's gone missing. Adrian's little brother and now Megan's little sister. And I don't know why all these little kids are going missing. But she thought we could do a search party or something because it happened around Wesselman Park.
I guess we could.
I mean, she's still sitting over there, like, crying. I mean, is there anything we want to ask her?
And she hasn't been very nice to us before.
No. But nobody's being nice to her now. Look, she's all on her own there. Maybe we could solve a crime. It's probably not. She's missing.
It's probably dinosaurs again.
Oh no.
Or that thing in the frickin' tunnels.
Spiky cone head thing.
Yeah.
What was it you saw in the tunnel exactly? We didn't talk about that. What did you guys see? Was it a dinosaur thing?
Fly in here, sorry. I described it to you. It looks like, what's that? I've immediately forgotten. What's the name of that character from, it's a comic book character. He's got the thing and he rams into things. What is he called?
Juggernaut?
Like.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Juggernaut. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of had spikes.
Yeah.
On him too. Yeah.
Right.
I pictured Patrick from SpongeBob. like the
Mm-hmm.
meaner.
Guess we should get together and meet her after school, huh? Figure out what's going on. I gotta go by home, pick up my equipment. Then I'll be ready.
I'll get my bike.
Meet you guys over at Wesselman after
What-
school.
what-
Is that what
what-
we're doing?
Are you picking up?
My equipment, my stuff.
All right.
I need to have my backpack of stuff, always my stuff, my screwdriver,
Your
flashlight,
boombox.
my boombox, obviously, but that's in my locker here. So,
You're not supposed to bring those to school.
no, I have a special permission. My mom calls it she made an argument that if you could bring comfort dogs to school, you can bring a comfort boombox to school. Maybe it helps me through my day.
Well, if you played better music on it.
What do you mean? I play great music on it. Amazing music. You wouldn't let me play it the other day. All right. So we'll meet there at Wesselman's Park after we all go home, right? After school.
Meet at the nature
Hmm?
meet at the nature center.
Yeah, that sounds like a good. Oh yeah, the nature center. Yeah, let's meet there. Let's meet there. I like the stuffed animals there.
All right, the rest of the day then kind of passes without much adventure at all. Shay, you have a tendency to kind of work things to where you can kind of get out of class from time to time and kind of do what you want. And you've got a hall pass, and you're passing by the girls' room, and you hear somebody in the girls' restroom just whispering, and you can't quite make it out. But it seems one-sided. It doesn't seem like a conversation.
Is there a door on the girls' room?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put my ear to it and kind of swing it open just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
See if I can hear a little bit better.
And you hear on the opposite side someone saying, I don't know. Where did you come from? Are you sure? Can you take me to her? Oh, okay. I can't leave right now. But you can show me. Oh, okay. Thank you. And then you hear footsteps, and coming towards the door.
All right, I'm just gonna push the door open like I'm going in, like I didn't hear anything.
Okay, and then you're startled. Or actually, the girl that's coming out is startled by that big entrance, and it's Megan, who Gemma was talking to earlier. And she has a bit of a wide-eyed look to her. Oh, sorry. Sorry. And then she kind of ducks her head and then walks past you.
Okay. And I'm gonna look under the stall doors or open the doors, see if there's anyone else in there.
Mm-hmm. Nothing in there. And so you go to one stall, pop it open, go to the next, pop it open, go to the next, pop it open. Nobody's there. And I turn around, look in the mirror at the sink, and the lights in the bathroom go like in succession, from the window to the door. They go out, just flicker, and then come right back on, but in succession.
Okay. Does it just do it once?
Yep.
Or does it continue doing it?
Nope, just once. Mm-hmm.
All right.
It's like a little weird power surge.
Okay.
Back now.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, can I follow it? Can I follow the
Did you say you want to follow it?
I was thinking about it, like checking to see if it went out into the hallway.
Mhm.
I think I'll look out in the hallway.
Okay. All right. You take a look down the hallway. Nothing.
I'll sneak a cigarette in the girls' room.
All
Never
right.
did
The
that.
rest of the day passes without incident. And then you guys want to meet up at the Nature Center at Westman Park. And before the end of the day, Gemma, Megan passes you a note that gives you her address, so you know where she lives, and she lives on North Fairlawn,
Okay.
which is kind of just across the street from Westman Park. Jack is gonna have to stay and take care of the dog, Billy Joe. So he's not gonna be able to join you guys today.
Okay. Guess I'll ride my bike by myself.
All right, so you guys meet up at the Nature Center. What do you do once you get there?
Or before we go into this, I saw that girl in the bathroom, but before I went in there, she was like whispering. It was like she was talking to herself or something, or talking to somebody. And then I went in there, she was alone, and then the lights flickered, and that was it. So something weird about that girl. I mean, I never liked her anyway, but I don't know.
That sounds weird. Is she meeting us here?
She said for Gemma to just come by her place after school.
Did you go by her place, Gemma?
Not yet.
Oh.
I'm gonna go-
You're going to go there after the park or before the park?
No, let's go get her and then go to the park to do
Okay.
this. We can all go.
Will it freak her out if we're all there?
I don't
Does she
care.
know we're coming?
I don't even,
I don't care.
that is not it crossing my mind at all. Let's go get her.
All right, so you want to go to her place then?
Yeah, unless anybody feels like staying behind at Wesselman Park.
I'm gonna stay behind. I don't want to go to her house. I'm gonna
Yeah,
look in
I don't think I need to go either. I'll stay here too. You go figure out what's going on.
I'm gonna go get her. It's close. It's just around the block,
Mhm.
sort of.
Yeah, you can just walk over there. It's not that far at all.
Yeah, I've got roller skates too, so I might be a little
Mhm.
faster.
All right, so are you going by yourself then? Is that what I'm hearing?
Looks like it.
All right. So you pull up to her house on Fairlawn, and she's got the screen door closed, but the main door to the house open. It looks like there's no cars in the driveway or in the garage that you can see. And when you're walking up or skating up the sidewalk to her house, she kind of opens the door and she's like, "Gemma, okay, you made it.
Come on.
What?
Are you
Where-
ready?
Yeah,
Are you ready? We're gonna
yeah,
go to it.
yeah. I think I'm ready. What do you think we ought to do?
Well, my friends are at Wesselman Park, so we can go meet them, and then we can spread out and start looking.
Okay, you brought more people.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's good. she's kind of acting a little odd.
Yeah.
And she closes the door behind her, locks it, and walks behind you as you're kind of skating. But you take a look back at her, from time to time, and she's just kind of constantly looking over her shoulder.
Mm-hmm. So, Megan, what's up? Are you okay? Like, what's going on?
No, I'm just worried. I'm just worried about Molly.
Have you heard anything since school?
No, nothing yet. Mom and Dad aren't home.
Did you leave him a note?
Oh, gosh, no, I didn't. Maybe I should.
I mean, do you think they'll be worried if they get home and you're not there?
I mean, that's kind of a good point. Yeah, I probably should at least leave him a note. Have you got something I can write on?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're on a piece of paper.
All right, so she scrawls out a note and then runs back to the house and kind of just puts it in the screen door where there's just like a little bit of a slice in it, and she just kind of slides it in there, and then she runs back.
Okay. Should I do a little comprehend or empathize roll or something to see if I can figure out a way to determine what makes her seem so weird right now?
Sure, yeah, and do an empathize.
Okay. Okay, so I'll turn to her and like put my hands on her shoulders and say, look, Megan, this is really stressful for you. I know this is probably really scary, and if you don't feel like you're ready to go searching, you can stay home and wait, and maybe there'll be a phone call or something, but we can come back and tell you what's going on. Like, are you ready for this? What's going on?
No, I need you to ask the GM a question. What specifically are you wanting to find out?
I want to know if Megan knows something more about where her sister is than she is sharing.
She is hiding something from you.
Okay.
But not because she doesn't trust you. She seems anxious and slightly embarrassed.
Okay. But she still seems like ready to go do the search.
Sort of. She certainly seems like she does want to find her sister.
Mm-hmm.
But it's almost like you're pulling her away from something else.
Okay. Okay, look, Megan, I don't want to force you to do anything you don't want to do. I mean, I know sometimes people think my ideas are a little crazy or out there. Like, I get really excited about something and I try to force it on people. Like when I was at the library, like I always go to the library, but then I started to hear voices in the walls and nobody was believing me. and everybody thought I was like having delusions or something, but really, like, eventually they believed me. But it took a while, and so I know sometimes I come on too strong, or like make people think I'm a little wacko. But if you don't want to come out, like, I really do have friends who are ready to help you, but you know, whatever you want to do, we can do.
What kind of voices?
You mean at the library?
Yeah.
Just like conversations that I didn't understand, that I could hear in the walls. Like they were coming through tunnels, almost like echoey and almost a different language, but nobody else seemed to be hearing them. It was just me.
Did you see anything?
Well, I'm talking about Willard Library, so people see things there all the time. I mean, they say there are ghosts there, and that's how they explain seeing things. Why? Have you ever been there? Have you seen anything there?
No, not at Willard. No.
But you've seen something?
Today, yeah, I saw something.
Whoa. Can we be still like sort of walking through Western Park?
Yes, yeah, you're still walking. Yeah.
Good,
Yeah.
because maybe we're back to the nature center by now, and if these people haven't lost interest and gone to look at stuffed animals, maybe they can hear the tail end of this.
If we're within sight range of the other kids, she is like, I'll tell you later. I don't want to say anything in front of them.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, and I'll pull her behind a big giant tree, so we can't see them. What is it? What did you hear today? Or what did you see?
This is gonna sound stupid, but it was like this little blue glowing like fish like thing that had a hole in it, but it was like showing me like pictures, and there was a picture of my sister. It showed me a picture of my sister, and I think it was trying to talk to me through these pictures. And it showed my sister, and it showed Harrison Plaza, and it showed like a big circle made out of metal, and it showed me my house, and I think what it was trying to say is that it knows where Molly is. But I don't know how to find this thing. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it came from. I don't know what it is, and I don't even know if it's real. I think that I was just imagining it, and I think I'm just losing my mind and seeing things.
So the blue fish knows where Molly is?
When you say it like that, it really sounds crazy, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, that's not how I mean to say it, but so there's a blue glowing fish with a hole in the fish, but the fish is trying to tell you through pictures that it can see where Molly is, and it's behind a big metal circle.
Yeah, a big metal circle.
Well, I cannot wait to tell everybody.
No, don't tell him. Please don't tell him.
No, that was an internal monologue.
Okay.
I'm about to tell everybody, but I can't wait to tell everybody. Well, no, I mean, I don't think you should tell yourself those, that it's crazy or anything. Like, if you saw it, maybe it is something trying to tell you something, Like, you have to believe what you've seen or what you've heard until maybe you remember more, and, it could be a clue.
Okay, just don't tell the others, okay?
Did the circle look like anything specific?
It looked mostly like a ball made out of scrap metal.
Like a sphere?
Kind of, yeah.
Or like a circle?
It was kind of hard to tell because like the inside of it was like glowing the same kind of blue color that the fish was glowing.
And what was the Harrison Plaza link? That's where it was?
It just showed me the school, and that is the feeder school for the Panopticon. That's where the younger kids go.
Okay. Well, do you think that we're going to be looking in the right place if we look here, or do you think we should go closer to Harrison?
I mean, I don't know. I think maybe it was actually trying to show me something there. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, we have to get from here to there anyway, so maybe like going in that direction makes sense. What do you think?
I think that's kind of what my gut's telling me, that maybe we start there.
Okay.
Because people have been looking around the neighborhood for, since yesterday, I know. So if she was anywhere close to here, we probably would have found her already.
Okay. Did you guys go to Harrison when you were younger?
Yeah, since that was the feeder school, that's where you guys would have gone as well.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. I mean, if she were lost, maybe she would end up going in that direction because it would look familiar.
Yeah, and she actually goes there.
Okay.
So yeah, the Molly does.
Okay.
So she would be 8 years old, 3rd grade.
Okay. So let's go. Are you ready to go meet my friends?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. They might have questions too, but so don't worry. If they won't think you're crazy, I'm sure.
Okay.
I'm not really sure, but I'm sure. Okay, hey guys, seen anything around here? Anything interesting?
Just the stuffed animals that Corey likes.
I like the stuffed animals.
Okay.
You got to put that chipmunk back, Corey. You got to buy it.
No, I mean the taxidermy animal, or what are they called?
Yes.
Yeah, the taxidermy. Yeah.
Yeah, I like. I don't mean stuffed. I don't like the stuff, the toy ones. I like the ones that are the real animals, like stuffed.
Not the gift shop stuffed animals.
Not the souvenirs.
No, I like the taxidermy ones.
You like dead things.
No, I like alive things, but they were alive.
Is there
now?
taxidermy at Westland Park? I don't even know what we're talking about.
Yeah, Westland Park at the Nature Center. Yeah, they have a lot of taxidermied animals there, or they did back then.
Huh.
I think they have removed them now because they're creepy.
They're good. Okay, so guys, here's the story. We think that Molly is missing, and even though she disappeared around here, because Megan lives really close by, she might have gone in the direction of their school, Harrison. So we might want to start looking in that direction.
Okay.
But yeah, I haven't, we don't have any really strong leads, but Megan's sort of instinct, her gut feeling is saying we should go in that direction.
Like where? You mean at the school itself or around the school or what? Like in the neighborhoods around the school?
I think maybe the school itself. Maybe start there. We maybe might find something.
Well, we should hurry over there because this is the best time to, the school's not closed yet. They haven't locked it yet, but, there's not many people there right now. You know what I'm saying? Like when after school ends, that time between sort of 3 o'clock and 6 o'clock before it all closes up and a lot of people have left, but some people are still there. It's a good time to walk around the halls.
We're really good with janitors.
Yeah, the janitors are still there.
Speaking of which, this might be a good opportunity since Billy Joe maybe mentioned that first. Maybe that's not best for Billy Joe. Who's got the highest contact score?
Definitely not me.
Not me.
Hey.
Contact?
Yeah.
0.
0.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I only have one.
You have one, Gemma?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your heart is 3. Who's got the highest heart?
3.
I've got 3.
Okay, so Dano's actually got the highest one. So Shay, might be best maybe for you to do this. Actually, let's see here. So you got 4. Gemma would have 4 total. So heart contact. It could be that one of the two of you might know one of the janitors well enough there from the time that you were there that if perhaps you got discovered, maybe they might be able to help you out or cover for you potentially. But I don't think we need to roll that right now, but just keep that in your back pocket just in case something happens, perhaps while you're there.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah. We'll see.
To be chased away by a juggernaut again. or a pathway. Metal path.
Good idea.
All right, so the Harrison Plaza, if you guys recall, there was a Plaza middle school, and then of course Harrison High School. They've kind of taken the two names and mashed them together to make this gigantic feeder school for the Panopticon, which is the K through 5th grade. And I will share an image here for you. You see that?
Nope.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Mungo.
So
That's an elementary school?
Yep, that's the elementary school.
Pretty big.
Yep. So this is located just off of Burkhart Road and the new Lloyd Expressway. And if you're familiar with where things are in Evansville these days, it would be roughly where Target is on the east side now.
The Super Target?
The Super Target. So it's kind of an arrow-shaped building that is very earthy in its appearance in some areas where the rooftops actually have, like grass fields on top of them. So it's a pretty neat little place. And as Corey had said, it's still early enough in the afternoon where the doors are still unlocked and you guys should be able to find your way in there fairly easily. Now you're a little bit bigger than the 5th graders. Gemma could probably pass for a 5th grader. So if you're trying to be careful, each of you will want to roll a body sneak. And if you get more than one success, you can say, I'm going to give it to one of the people that didn't make it, and then that would be enough.
Or we could go with our research report. We could be doing a research report at the school.
Oh, are you fucking...
Oh my gosh.
How did I do that? How can I re-roll that?
You are the oldest, aren't you?
Stupid. Oh.
Okay, well, you guys are making a lot of noise.
Charge right in.
Except for Billy Joe, who just blended into the wall. He's just like...
We better go with the research project. We're doing a research project interviewing teachers at elementary schools.
Okay.
So you guys find a side entrance that's open and walk down a little short hallway past the lockers and turn the corner and run directly into a teacher there.
Oh, that's great. Do you teach here?
Yes. Can I help you, kids?
What grade do you teach?
Well, I teach fourth.
Fourth grade? Yeah, we're doing a research project for our school. And our research project is to, we're supposed to look at the climate of the elementary school and judge whether teachers are happy or average or unhappy. And we're trying to get, would you be interested in participating in our survey?
Oh,
Only take 5 minutes.
It's anonymous.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to leave, but I could spare a couple minutes
real
for
quick.
you.
We have a couple questions.
Sure.
Are you happy, medium,
Yes.
or unhappy? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being really happy, 1 being really unhappy, where would you rate yourself?
I'd say, you mean as a teacher or just in general?
No, for here at the school, for teaching, and your fourth grade teaching.
Oh, I'd say probably about an 8.
Oh, that's great. That's good. That we've been getting a lot of that here. That's really nice. It seems like there's a good climate here. 2 more questions. Next question is, what's our next question, Jim? We have to ask noises. Do we want to know about noises?
Yeah, seen any unexplained or missing children or something?
No, we can't say that. Okay, just a second.
Oh, that's
Next question is,
How would you rate the quality of the facilities here at Harrison Plaza?
I have to say that's a 10.
oh, great. Next question is, this is a funny one, but we're trying to get a feeling for the difference in how some schools are different than others. So we've got this question, which is, have you seen anything strange here lately?
Strange here?
Yeah, each school has their own strange little things, some schools, people say they see blue fish floating around, things like that. It's just really funny. So just wondering if you see anything strange.
That's weird.
Like some people think Willard Library is haunted, or
yeah, it's just
Loch Ness Monster is in
just
places.
trying to get, see if there's something special about the school that's different than just, a bunch of boxes of classrooms that have books, Is there something unique here?
We have been having some issues with flickering lights from time to time, just randomly in different parts of the building, just at random times during the day. And one of the Coke machines earlier today just started spitting out Coke bottles or Coke cans for no particular reason. Yeah, that was a little weird.
Where's that Coke machine? Where was that one?
I think it's down Hall C, which is just down this way and then to your right.
Well, we're glad you're a happy teacher. Thank you for teaching all our kids, and we look forward to. We'll try to get the survey results to you as soon as we compile them. It'll take a few weeks.
Okay. Well, thanks. You
have
guys,
a good night.
you guys be careful. Okay.
Bye.
Very well, thank you.
You diffused that situation very nicely there, Corey.
Thank you. So let's go check out the Coke machine, should we?
Yeah. I want a free Coke.
I'm thirsty.
Yeah, we go down to the Coke machine, check it out.
As you guys are heading down that way, Megan is kind of trailing off in the back, and she looks at Shay and she says, "So, I heard that you lost your mom recently."
Yeah, she died.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry to hear about your loss.
Thank you.
Okay. And then she just kind of picks up her pace just a little bit and continues to walk that way. It was an awkward moment there for her, for sure, but kind of trying to reach out at least a little bit to you in her own awkward little way.
I'm good.
She's got survivor's guilt.
Shay, if you would give me a little empathize there.
Yeah, this is not gonna be good.
Okay. Yeah.
I am stone cold.
Probably kind of put you off a bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More.
Yeah. Yeah. You didn't like her to begin with, and now you're like, okay, thanks for bringing up my dead mom. So you guys go down, you find the Coke machine. It's kind of embedded into a little cubby hole in the wall in between some of the lockers, and it's just right across from the main cafeteria there at the plaza.
Yeah.
And it seems to be just a regular old Coke machine. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a kind of stickiness here to the floor, and it looks like at some point, maybe some Coke had spilled out on the floor here earlier today, and somebody quickly tried to clean it up, but didn't do maybe the best job at it. So the floor is a little sticky in this area.
I'm gonna try to Fonzie it. Get a free Coke.
All right. Body force.
I hope I don't knock it over on myself.
Okay, one success. All right, you boom, and you hear chunk, and a Coke comes out.
Oh yeah.
We roll a success for a free Coke.
Yeah.
If she failed, it would have been a tab.
Ooh.
Well, let's keep looking around. Any idea where we should be going then?
Shay, when you reach down to pick up the Coke, give me a give me a mind investigate. Okay. You swear you saw something move out of the corner of your eye over towards the cafeteria.
Okay.
And there's no body in there. The cafeteria is empty, and you knew that walking down the hallway. But then, when you reached down, just out of the corner of your eye, you thought you saw something move.
Okay. Is it like in a separate room?
Yeah, it's the hallway kind of just empties out into this large space that is the cafeteria. Yeah,
Okay.
kind of like a commons area.
Okay. I'm just gonna walk around, I guess. And look.
Okay, not saying anything to anybody else.
No.
Okay. So you walk into the cafeteria there, kind of take a little poke around. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. What's everybody else doing?
I try to also get a free Coke.
Okay, go ahead.
Was it body force?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Coke. Damn it.
You just got that so full that I just did that on the first try, trying to find the right spot.
I just take the tab and I set it on top of the machine.
How much was the Coke back then? 50 cents?
35.
Yeah.
I give him
35
cents and say, here, you can just buy one.
No, it's not. Won't be the same.
So what are we gonna do, guys? How are we gonna? This place is big. How are we gonna find what we're looking for here? How are we gonna search?
I don't know. I don't even know what we're looking for. Jimin, do you have any ideas what we should be looking for?
Well,
Or Megan, do you have anything in mind?
yeah, when I ask Megan, because I feel like, first of all, I noticed that it seems weird to me that the floor under the machine is really sticky. Like, it seems like the janitor should have cleaned that up by now. But so where is the janitor is a question in my mind. But also I know that Megan has a gut feeling about some of these areas, so we should check with her for sure.
Okay. Shay, you walked into the cafeteria area, and Megan kind of walks over in your direction and kind of gets a little too close for comfort. And she kind of whispers to you. She was like, "Did you see that too?"
I don't know what I saw. What did you see?
Something moving?
I saw something, but I don't see anything now. Are there any doors leading out on the opposite side or anything?
There's yeah, I mean, this is kind of a central point, so it kind of goes off into three different directions in the hallways, and then there's the back area of the cafeteria where the cafeteria ladies work and so forth. So this kind of went kind of towards like one of the other hallways, but you wouldn't say that you for sure it went down that hallway.
Okay.
And as you're kind of looking in that area after she said, did you see something? You see a blue glow underneath one of the tables in there.
All right. Where is everybody? Everybody's far away, or are they pretty close?
Kind of still down the hallway, just a little bit, not too far.
Okay.
But you guys are probably in sight of them, but they can't see around the corner.
Okay. I'm just gonna sneak up to it. Go
Okay.
very slowly.
All right. And then you kind of peer underneath the table.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to show you something then.
Uh-oh. Fish with a hole in it. Yep. What is that?
It looks like a tiny Michelin tire. that has a neon blue glow running around it and fins that come off of the tire and a long, like, waving tail that is like a streamer off of the back of it. And the whole thing has got this blue glowing neon line that outlines the whole thing. Kind of reminds you of something almost out of Tron.
I love Tron. I'm just gonna reach out for it. Help
And
myself.
it kind of swims over to you and rubs up against your hand, almost like a cat. And you get this little electrical charge from it. And we'll call it there for tonight.
Can we adopt it and put it in the ground?
You're just going to collect this menagerie of dinosaurs and weird creatures.
Yeah. We're going to figure out how to get the weird guy down in the tunnels into the ground.
He's just sitting in the corner, just. All right. Well, that's it for tonight, folks. We'll see where we end up with that.
Yeah.
It was good playing with y'all as per usual.
Y'all, thanks so much. See y'all.
Not everybody.
All right. Have a good night.